Bridgette Flora Mojalefa believes her destiny of making a living through selling and arranging flowers was written in the petals.
And flora means flower, so I had no choice but to be in contact with flowers. I loved flowers from a very early age.
Her love for flowers has since developed into a flourishing business. The lockdown restrictions had devastating effects on event-based businesses, and Mojalefa was not spared. She had 6 confirmed events that were subsequently cancelled, hitting her hard in the pocket. This period taught her agility.
I had a lot of stock, and most of the flowers were from overseas. And I could see that these flowers are going to rot and it's money down the drain. I started searching on the internet, looking for ways to preserve flowers, and eventually I came up with that idea of preserving them. I did that, and somehow I fell in love with the dried flowers, and I could see that this is a trend. It's trending, but also it saves you money. Dried flowers are not cheap, but they last you forever.
Today, Mojalefa runs floral workshops for those who want to start their own small businesses. To date, she has trained around 300 people with the hope that many will get into the floral industry and bloom. Here, she teaches about seasonal flowers, when they are used and how to include them to table setups.
One of the things that I teach them is the costing of dried flowers. It's very easy to make mistakes because, a centerpiece like this one, you would assume that it's cheap because it's a couple of flowers. But honestly speaking, it's all luxury. It's all beautiful flowers, and they don't obviously come cheap. So I teach them how to price properly, and also different types of centerpieces and different types of, we also do the overhead flowers, we do ceiling installations, we also do the small little details and the hair bands that they can use for flower girls and all those kind of things. So I do teach them table setup simply because some of them, they come to me blank. They don't know anything. All they know is they love flowers. They have the love for flowers. But because I want them to walk out fully equipped, I teach them table setup from the scratch. I teach them how to place their placemats, how to place their underplates, their glasses, and everything, so that when someone comes out of this class, they know they are ready to do a full setup for a client, and they're ready to make money more than anything.
Since then, Mojalefa has learned to diversify her business by opening up a flower shop that's unlikely to be impacted by lockdowns. At the same time, she acknowledges that this is a tough industry to break into because it's highly competitive. She advises aspirant florists to keep their eye on the price and never be discouraged.
They must stay in their lane, they must know what is trending, and they must also price properly. Another thing, the main thing is to respect your customers. Respect time, respect your customers, and make sure that you deliver quality of work, because the quality of work is what's going to sell you. You must also try and build your brand, and building your brand meaning you must be consistent in what you do.
Nqobile Tshabalala, SABC News, Johannesburg.